Why do you think that as operators, we do sort of fall in love with that bottom end of the database and we do put a lot of effort against it? And how can
I,
we use data to get us out of that trap?
it's probably just human nature. But the first means by which we evaluate something is with our eyes. So if
Mhm.
I walk out to the casino floor, let's say it's a senior day promotion, the property may look very, very busy, and I might translate that in my mind as there's a lot of people in the building. Let's get more people, like more people
Mm-hmm.
equals better outcomes. But we know, like in the pandemic, there was probably the one of the most significant lessons that we learned was you can do a lot with a lot fewer players if you have the right players in the building. But I think our tendency is to equate success with just the volume, quantity of people in
Mm-hmm.
the building. Um, but we know it's the getting the right people, and that's where appointment marketing comes into play. I think properties that don't do any kind of decile reporting may not be in a position to identify those players. So
Right.
knowing, what is that mix? Is it 25% of your players that create 90% of your revenue? But that would be the first step is segmenting your database, understand how it's composed, and then really focusing on those top like 8 or 9 deciles through programming, direct mail, and certainly player development. The first step is understanding that composition. The second step is really committing to aligning your resources to target that segment, and then it's just a lot of iteration, and it's knowing there's a particular information that's needed for the casino marketers, which is how many players of $100 plus, for example, do I need on a Thursday to create a meaningful lift on the flash report? And some properties, that number probably has to be 1,000. For some properties, depending on the size of the database, that might only have to be 200. Um, but as the marketers, we need to learn those things over time so that when I plan an event, let's say on a Thursday, I need to make sure the qualifications align in a way that's going to produce the volume of players that I need to create that outcome that I want to see.